I'm Chloe Brady, and I'm a agile business analyst in the development team.
What was your first job?
It was actually as a cashier at
Okay.
HSBC when I was 16, fresh out of college.
hmm And did you always want to go into what you do now? Or if not, when did you kind of realise this was what you wanted to do?
So I actually always wanted to be a CSI when I was younger because it's what I watched on TV, and I then realised you had to be really good at the sciences to do that, which was certainly not something I was good at. And to be honest, I kind of fell into tech when I worked at when I was in banking, and it's just something I loved as soon as I started doing it. And yeah, that was it from there.
So tell me a little bit more about your role and kind of what you do day to day.
So I like to consider myself like the bridge between the customer and the business, and the technical side of the business. So the most important part of my job is probably the articulation of customer and business requirements to development teams in a way that they can sort of technically understand them, and then vice versa. So articulating and relaying solutions back to the customer side of the business in a way that they can understand. So it's just being that bridge between customer and tech. I think the being able to be creative in solution design and problem solving is something I really enjoy about it. And also the nice thing about my job is you get to work with people from all walks of life in every part of the business, because the software that we're developing really does touch everyone and everything. So we get to meet a lot of people, and it's the really nice part of the job.
So what kind of drew you to sales art and drew you to this role in particular?
I think sales side, the culture was one of the biggest things for me. So I've had a lot of times in my career where I felt a little out of place being in tech as a woman, because as you can imagine, it's a very primarily male dominated line of work that I am in. But here I've always felt really valued and listened to, and just the balance in my team especially, and throughout the company, it's a really great balance, and it just feels good being here.
So do you have any kind of career role models or people you look up to that are in similar positions or working in the tech industry?
Not so much similar positions, but just from a career perspective, my mom. So I my first 6 years of my career spent in banking. She's actually been in banking her entire life. So just working in the banking industry and understanding a bit more about what she did gave me a lot greater appreciation for what she did day to day whilst juggling childcare as well. I really don't know how she did it. She is a super woman, but yeah, my mom
mums are
definitely.
great.
Yeah.